Hey, what's up, family? Here's another money video for you guys, just to think a little different outside of the box. We're gonna title this video here 5 words: your priorities not in order. So we're gonna do male and female. So I'm gonna start off with, I love to say women go first. So let's start off with women first. Now, when I say your priorities are not in order, there should be no reason you shouldn't be able to go on that vacation, buy something nice that you want, be able to pay your rent and your mortgage without any hassle or stress. But if your priorities are not in order, all your bills is stressful because your priorities are not in order. So like I said, you love to say women go first. Let's start with women. We're going to do both. Look at the average woman. Do you realize the average woman, she got to go get her hair done, right? Let's just say the average woman hair costs about $200 to get her hair done, right? Now remember, there's 4 weeks in a month. So this week here, she go get her hair done. Costs her $200. Do you know the next week, she go get her nails done? Let's say that costs her $40. And then now, do you know it recycles back? The third week, she got to go get a touch-up on her hair again. And it recycles back to this again. The fourth week, she got to go get her nails taken off and redone again. So just do the math here. 240, that's $240, right? But that's twice a month because there's 4 weeks in a month. So 240, that's going to equal $480 a month. $480 a month is 12 months in a year. If you do 480 times 12, that's going to give you $5,760 for the year. And this is what now, don't get me wrong. Every woman wants to look nice, want to feel nice, look nice. There's nothing wrong with that. That's a great thing. But what I'm saying, if you're throwing away this consistently every single week, this is what you're throwing away every year. You could do your own hair. You could do your own nails. Your friend could do your hair and nails. You could do her hair and nails. You could save money. And that's not, we could talk about all the other silly stuff. Love to get caught up in materialistic stuff. I got to buy the Gucci bag, the Burberry, this and all this silly stuff. But those celebrities are not supporting you. Why are you supporting all of their families? You get what I'm saying? So let's move on. That's a typical female. That's a typical female, right? And like I said, there's plenty more other things to add. Let's go with a guy. And this could apply for a woman or a man. Look at the average man, right? Gets off of work, just gotta go buy his beer every daggone day. How much a 6-pack of beer cost? About, let's say $7, right? This is every day. And the average guy I know, they buy about 2 6-packs. So that's times 2. So that's $14. Gotta go buy the weed, right? Silly stuff. I don't know what weed or beer cost. I'd have to look this up on the internet. What they buying, a quarter, an ounce? I don't know, but let's just say they spending $50. I don't know. I'm just guessing here. $50. Well, that damn sure wouldn't be a week. Let's go with this. All right. Let's say they spending $100 a week on weed. That's the beer, the weed. And you know they gotta get the Jordans, right? They gotta get the Jordans, right? Every month they gotta buy a new pair of Jordans or whatever, or every 2 weeks. Because you know some cats, they go, I'll get a new pair of Jordans every time the new ones come out. Oh, gotta go with the cigarettes, right? Cigarettes. Mm-hmm. Right? What cigarettes cost? I have no idea. I'm gonna say cigarettes about $10 a pack. The Jordans, man, Jordans anywhere from $100 to $200. So let's go with $150. Oh, we gotta talk about how they just gotta go buy all the sports memorabilia. You know, they gotta go into all this sports all the time, right? Spend so much money on sports, meaning they gotta buy the clothes for that team, the hats for that team, the tickets for that team to go, the tickets to the game, the jackets, all silly stuff, right? Now, you add all this up. This is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars that a person is spending every week, every month, all year. But meanwhile, these are the same people. Remember, what's the title of the video? Your priorities are not in order, right? These are the same people. Oh, I got the wrong damn one, man. This one acting up. These are the same people that now can barely pay their rent. Now, I'm speaking about this because, remember, we dealt with people like this, right? I remember the times when we had to take our tenants to court. Remember, we would see some of the freshest to death guys in the courtroom. They got the fresh Jordans on. They got the newest jeans on. They got the newest jacket on. They got jewelry on, but they in court being evicted. And you tell me how that don't make sense. Remember, title of the video, your priorities not in order. We would see the females in court with her fresh to death nails, just glossing, looking shining, designs on them, looking fresh. Her hair, as they say, fried, dyed, and laid to the side, whatever that old saying. Hair looking nice, got on all the newest name brand clothes, but you in court being evicted. This doesn't make any doggone sense. I remember years ago, some random guy, he was telling me, I used to chat with, he showed me a picture. He was trying to impress me with some nonsense. He showed me a picture of him and two of his other fellas. And he said, yo, look at this picture, man. Two of my friends, man. We went to this thing, man, this event, blah, blah, blah. I said, oh, that's cool. And I gave him back the picture. But then he gave me back the picture. He said, yo, what'd you think about that picture? What do you think about my outfit? Yo, the dude had on a regular t-shirt with some jeans. I said, it must have been summertime, right? That's how I was looking at it. I said, it must have been summertime, right? Because that's what I think he's trying to figure out. Do I know because he's like, what you thought about my outfit? I said, it must have been summertime, right? This fool said to me, nah, you didn't notice, man? That's a Burberry t-shirt I had on. Burberry t-shirt? You a damn fool. That t-shirt looked no different than a regular Walmart t-shirt. But your butt went out here and spent some ridiculous amount of money on it. But anyway, let's get back to the title of the video. Your priorities are not in order. Your priorities not in order. Now, let's take the average person, right? The average person got it is 4 weeks in a month, right? Now, watch me prove something very vital to you guys out there. Because we must be conducive at what we do in life, and a lot of us are not. And as always, I love to give you a word of the day, and that's going to be the word of the day, conducive. What does the word conducive mean? It simply means tending to cause or provide something. And in this case, something good. Let's be conducive to your priorities. Let's make it good. Another way to put it is providing the right conditions for something good to happen. So let's be conducive. So now let's go back to the average person who works a job, right? There's 4 weeks in a month, right? 4 weeks in a month, right? In a month, right? So the average person will work all week, get paid. This is how the average person lives their life. They work all week and get paid. We know they get careless with buying a beer and getting their hair done and nails and all that silly stuff. But let's just go with simple things right now. The average person works all week, gets paid. And remember, 4 weeks in a month. They work all weeks and get paid. Then they work all week, the next week get paid, the next week, and the next week. That's 4 weeks. Now, at the end of the month, they got all their money. Let's just say that average person is let's go with some average numbers here. Let's say that average person is making $600 a week, right? $600 weekly. Times 4, that will give you what? $2,400, right? That's monthly now. So now at the end of the 4 weeks, this is how much this person make. So now what does they got to do with that money? They got to pay their rent or mortgage, whichever one you have, mortgage, right? Another one, that's 1, 2. Now another thing they got to pay, they got to pay their car payment, right? Car insurance, right? Utilities, right? What's some other stuff they got to pay? Utilities, obviously groceries. Ooh, we can't forget this one. And a bunch of credit cards. A bunch of credit cards. Oh, I put cards. Credit cards. Let me get that out there. Do it right so y'all can really see. A bunch of credit cards. All right? Now, here's a very vital thing what I want a lot of y'all to understand what I just wrote here. After 4 weeks of getting paid every week, These are the most common things people are going to pay: their rent or their mortgage, their car payment, their car insurance, utilities for their house, groceries, and a bunch of credit cards because they're always shopping, right? Y'all making Amazon and every other company big, but how are they producing for you? That's why I always speak about how y'all out here buying all these celebrities' clothes and their products, but they don't support you. A lot of people, especially guys, are always quick to go, that's my football team, that's my baseball team, that's my basketball team. Yeah, in your mind, that's your team, but you don't own no stock, you don't own nothing from that team. While that may be your team, figuratively speaking, that team does not have you as their team. If you understand what I'm saying, let me try to see it another way. While you saying that's your team, you are definitely not their team. They don't know you exist. They will not waste one penny on you. But let me get back to the title of the video. Your priorities not in order. So if you paying all these things every month, right? You know that after all these things are paid, the average person is right back to a big fat zero. They got nothing left over. That's why they say the term living check to check. But look at all these things. Now, there are many other things to be paid, but these are the most common. But what is the main thing on here that's not on here, that is not being paid? That will make you conducive. Remember, back to the statement. What does conducive mean? Tending to cause or produce something good. Providing the right conditions. Remember, when you're providing the right conditions for something good to happen, you're being conducive. So if you're paying the rent, car payment, car insurance, utilities, groceries, and a bunch of credit cards, there is one bill on here. Like I said, there's a bunch of other stuff, but one simple one, a very important one that you should make it very conducive. That's not on here. You know the one bill that's not on here? I got it from a statement I read in Robert Kiyosaki's book, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and the other one called Who Took My Money. Know the main bill that's not on here? You. That bill should be in here. This bill should be in here. Now, we do know you got to pay rent, car insurance, and groceries and all that, but why not pay yourself? Yourself. Why not pay yourself every week, just like you had to pay them? I don't care if it's just $20 a week you put away. You should be doing it. $20 a week is $80 a month. It's 12 months in a year. What's 8 times 12? What's 8 times 12? See, these are simple numbers that a lot of people should know. And that's how you should be doing. That way you are being conducive to yourself, opposed to just always you paying every other bill. Let me just do simple math for you. I mean, I could do it easy, but look, $20 a week is $80 a month because it's 4 weeks in a month. 80 times 12, $960. So let's say that would be at the end of the year, you would just simply save $1,000 a year if you simply start paying yourself. But the average people don't have that mindset. They just are so stressed out with, I gotta pay this rent, I gotta pay my car payment, they're gonna tow my car, they're gonna repo it, I gotta pay my car insurance, oh my gosh, my utilities, oh man, they're gonna cut my electric, my gas bill, oh man, we hungry in this house, we gotta put groceries in the house, oh man, them credit cards keep coming in the mail, oh my gosh, they just sent me a last notice, and I gotta pay these payments. See, you so stressed out with paying all these bills, but you are yet to pay yourself. Pay yourself. I don't care if it's only $20 a week. Pay something. If you could do more than that, you're ahead of the game. But at least do that. Pay yourself. This is what most people are not conducive at. Remember, conducive, when you provide the conditions to make something good happen. Be conducive. That way you'll be more productive in the future. You should always be conducive about tomorrow. And tomorrow is representing exactly that. Tomorrow, next week, next month, next year, next century. Always be conducive. But when you're being irresponsible, you're more concerned about silly, irrelevant things that are just that. They're very irrelevant. You're worried about the game every night. You're worried about getting high, getting drunk, getting my nails done, getting my hair done. I got to buy the newest and latest trendy things all the time. That's going to make you be behind the 8 ball every month, every week, every month. And then you find yourself stressed the heck out. You ever notice how some people, they never want to participate with other people, and they don't want to come to the event. the family event, the party, or it's like, no, I'm sorry, I'm just stay home because they really broke. They really broke. They really don't got the money to spend, and they stressed out all day in their own house, their own apartment, and that's why they become like a hermit. They're just loners now. They're like, man, I don't want to. But another way to become a loner is when you become successful, you lose a lot of friends and family. Let me tell you that. That's a fact. When you become successful in life, a lot of friends and family, they find it hard to be around you because now it means you have to, what's the word I always say? Dang, I can't get the word. When I say, when a person has to be responsible for their actions, be responsible with their decisions, be conducive in everything they do in life. And when they see you, that type of person, you're very conducive, and they're not, they're intimidated to be around you. But ultimately, like the title of the video, your priorities not in order. Just look at this chart, how everybody pays all these type of bills all the time, especially this one. A lot of people, like I said, we should be in court all the time with people looking fresh to death for all the latest clothes, but they can't pay the damn rent. Now, you tell me how that is productive or conducive, because it's not. It don't make no doggone sense. And even, I've even heard judges and lawyers in these places where they say that behind the scenes. They be like, this is amazing how these people, they come to court, can't pay their rent, but they have the nicest clothes on. Did you see that young lady? She was beautiful. Had her hair looking nice, her nails and everything, but she can't pay her rent. That is not conducive. That is ridiculous. So if you could pay all these things, you could put aside something for yourself. Put something away for you. Because in the long term, you'll be conducive in the future. On that note, think about yourself first. Always, you come first. Subscribe, share, like, and comment. Peace.